Hello, my wonderful friends. It's your friend Kevin. Thank you for tuning in. I hope that you're all well and you all feel rested or wherever you are. Just take a little moment right now before we get to the cards and land your feet on the ground, land your seat on your seat, and just be with the magnificence of you. Be with the power of you. Clean out your thoughts if you can. Clean out your heart space if you can, and just close your eyes down. Give thanks and be grateful that you're safe and that you're free and that everything going on in your world right now is working to your highest possible good. And thank you for all the new subscribers, existing subscribers. Let's just keep this momentum going. Let's get right to today's Divine Daily Blast. Here we go. Where's my cat? There we go. We're in a number 6 angel numerology day today. And what does the number 6 angel numerology tell us? Well, we have to really get into the mode of being loving, compassionate, responsible, particularly to ourselves. Then we can extend it out to other people. A number 6 day encourages us to stop the fretting about material things, about the getting and the going and the gotta do it and all of these, and refocus on positive, upbeat, loving, kind, caring desires. This is a spiritual message to lift up the vibration higher and higher and higher and be ever present to what's truly going on. We're being given this gift of kindness. That is a gift. That's a right. That's a worthiness that lives within the heart and minds of all of us. And we're being urged to stop the mad merry-go-round. The mad merry-go-round is our thoughts. And I found this from Jerry Hicks or Abraham Hicks today. And it basically says, fear can only exist when you do not understand that you have the power to project thought and that the universe will respond to your thought. So whatever you're thinking provides a feeling. Now, moving on. This is the moon is in Libra, and our full moon is going to hit. When is the full moon? I think it's I want to say it's Saturday or Sunday. Not really quite sure. I think it's actually on Sunday that we get our full moon, and you'll get that full moon energy, full moon update then. But there's a sense that things are meant to be. Things are working out for your highest good because Mercury and Mars are both lining up in the karmic lunar node. So we're being encouraged to do something that lights our pants on fire, gets us all excited, maybe gets us all in a dither. But be reasonable about it. It's about being brave. It's about having those conversations you want to have. And I'd say it might be time to have those conversations with yourself. I mean, really, are there thoughts that perhaps are just a little bit ridiculous? Let's move on. My isms. I am on the right path for the best benevolent outcome in all areas of my life. So it is. So it is, so it is, so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. That thought right there. What is the best benevolent outcome and where does that path take you? The mood sets the vibration and that is the reality. What mood are you in? If you are in a foul mood, I was in a melancholy mood last night. I let my silliness go down a rabbit hole, checking on something, or at least just Googling, and discovered some news and went down that rabbit hole, and I was not feeling it. And very quickly realized I'm being ridiculous. I'm being ridiculous. This is just so silly. Why in the world would I put myself through that? And that was the actual result. That was my spirit guides, guardian angels, whatever you want to call them, saying, why on earth would you put yourself through that? Ridiculous. It's a little bit like I've got these fairy, well, I do have these fairy friends, but these little spirits that are saying, we're scratching our head over here because we're doing all this growth and you're telling people how they should live your life, but you are just so not doing it. You have gone down that bumpy gravel road with bare feet. Get back on track. All right. The last one. I am always in the flow of more and more greatness. And you can't be in the flow of more and more greatness while you are in a place of not feeling so great. Now, let me be clear. I don't want to discount those people who are really going through it, who are really, really, truly having a hard time. I don't want to discount their pain. So we should show compassion for others if they are going through something they can't handle. Message from Archangel Ariel. Call upon me, the Archangel of Manifestation, to bring abundance and prosperity into your life. Here's your affirmation. Abundance flows effortlessly into my life. It is natural for me to thrive. It is natural for you to thrive. We didn't come to this earth space reality to struggle, even though there is struggle, for sure. We cannot appreciate or get the opulence or the harmony, the joy, the things that we look for and long for. We can't get there while we are standing in that place of struggle. We have to deal with the struggle that's right in front of our face. Sometimes our struggles deal with things that happened in the past, things that somebody said, somebody did, something. I mean, it doesn't matter how long ago. Sometimes it's childhood stuff. Well, when we bring it into the present, we reignite that flame. We reignite those feelings. We reignite all of that. It gives energy. Again, what we're thinking moves right into what you're feeling, and the universe will respond. It sends out a vibration. And basically, is this what you want? Okay, well, here, I'll bring you more of it. That's why I got to really quickly getting present, closing the eyes down, getting present with the feet and the seat and the heart of everything, and then saying, is there joy here? Does this feel good? No. And that's where I get my little guides that say, you're being ridiculous. And I mean, yes, it is totally ridiculous. Horus and Elohim is with us this week, manifesting in the vortex. You have the power and the ability. Believe it, manifest it. Thinking attracts and creates. What are you thinking? What are you attracting? What are you creating? When we're in creation, when we're creating things, I'm going to show you in a minute what I'm working on, we are the closest to the divine we can possibly get. Whether that is writing, singing, in my case, crocheting, cooking, even cleaning is creative. How can I create more space by taking things out I don't need? Gertrude, Beatrice, where are you? They're back on the beach still. They've built a small little, like one of those campfires where there are like stacked logs, and they're sitting around it. They're saying this is the warmth of your heart and the healing of your soul, which is why they're on the beach. Find things and thoughts and feelings that warm your heart, and use water, the idea of water, a bath. That's why I think sometimes taking a nice long soak and surrounding the bathtub with candles, staring into the flame. Oh, this card. Wisdom, again. Wisdom. She popped up again. I mean, you saw me shuffle. Sometimes I think I'm ridiculous. Did I miss something here? Have you been told that you're wise beyond your years? Now's the time to call upon your inner fairy wisdom to help you with a challenge. Oh, and you see the wise owl. She's moving too. So, yes, this is the second time in a week this card has popped up. Um, I'm working with one of the angel circles, and some of you are also in it. And we have to do a card a day. You don't have to. I do a card a day. That's how I got to ridiculous about how what is the I have to write the question every day because I will it gives me focus on what the question is. Here's my ratty tatty notebook. Yeah, I'm cheap. I got these when they have back to school sales. I think these are like 50 cents. I bought a bunch of them. Well, why not? So the question really, a brilliant John Mother said, what energy can guide me today as I navigate compassion and healing in relationships, right? The relationship really is with myself and ourselves. We can have other relationships where we join the energy of other people, but really we have to have a relationship with ourselves first before we can do that. And yesterday I got the number 17, which is the star card in Major Tarot. However, it was halfway between because his cards are round. I'm going to show you for those who aren't already familiar. If you are, well, you know they're round like this. This was today's card. It was the High Priestess in reverse. It was called Ignorance. And I stared at the colors and I'm like, what in the world is this card trying to tell me? Because the High Priestess is about intuition. It's about, tapping into it. And very quickly, it was, you've been shutting out, your gifts, because you've been focusing on something else. That's how I got to ridiculous. Get with the program. Anyway, yesterday I got the star, and you see it was round. Well, it was halfway. It was like I call that half cocked. It's like, what is this? It's not one thing or the other, stuck in the middle, which is really where most of us are. And what energy? So yesterday it was on one side was despair, on the other side was hope. What it tells me is that every one of us can think about things that are desperate, think about things that are not so good, think about things we can, and that creates a feeling. And from that feeling, we got to get somewhere else. And it takes a certain amount of wisdom to buy into, look, I got to project my thoughts in a different way. I got to find the wise counselor that lives here that's going to tell me the truth about what's going on. Not lash out and reach out for something that is going to send me somewhere else, if that makes sense. I hope all this is making sense. Don't forget to drop down in the comments below whether you think this is making sense or not. And if it does, it does. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I love your comments, truly, because it really does help to know how do I guide these things every day so I can bring joy and I can lift up your vibration. And I can lift myself up, you up, all of us can lift up. Until tomorrow, have a great day, have a great evening, and know that I love you. Bye for now.